What's up, y'all? Okay, getting ready to do this show. I hope y'all enjoy it. My guest is getting himself ready. How y'all been doing? I hope everybody has been enjoying themselves. Let me give her a call right quick.
What do you want to say? Your message to Rafika says I'm ready.
Send it. I'm tripping. What's up, everybody? The beat has been provided by King OJ. I'm a little late, waiting on my guest to get herself together. We're going to make it happen, man. We're going to be talking about a very important topic known as alopecia. She's going to educate us on that. Are you here, guest? Let me play this music. Hello? I'm going to play the my intro, and we're going to bring her on. Hello? Are you there, caller? Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Technology is something, y'all. Trying to get this thing together. Call her, see what's up. Hold tight, y'all. I have a long day today, man. this is a very touching topic, and I really want to focus on this and talk about it. I want y'all to stay tuned and check it out, man. How's everybody been doing? I don't know where my guest is. Okay, go out and come back in again. What's up, Dexter Jackson? Go out and come back in. Okay, hold on tight. I'm okay. Okay, use the link that I gave you, and then and click on it and allow everything again. And and it'll bring you back on because you were on it for yeah, yeah, same thing. Click on the link. Yeah, we're waiting for her. We're gonna get together, y'all. Just hold tight, enjoy the music as we talk about a very important subject, alopecia. Yeah, okay, yeah. Allow your camera, Mike. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, hang the phone up.
Oh,
Okay, got you.
thank
All
you,
right,
Anthony, for being so
no problem.
patient.
I am patient because you're a good friend of mine and I love you. We got her, y'all. You have been asking and you have been requesting, and we're going to make this thing happen. My name is Anthony Parker, and I guess we can get into the video, but let me do my interlude. Can you hear the music?
Yes, I can hear it.
Okay, here we go. Welcome to Third Eye Visions, where we motivate the blind, stimulate your mind, and welcome all kind. Today's topic: how has alopecia affected my life? Today's guest from Blowing Smoke Entertainment, Rafika, um, and also she's going to be talking a little bit about that as the conversation goes toward conclusion. I'm going to let her talk about that, but we really want to talk about alopecia. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and that button next to it. I think it's on the right side, so that you can get updates, and also share, like, and comment. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these type of videos where I inform, because I definitely want to open your mind, get you to think about other things as well, trying to take your mind off of just blindness all the time. This young lady is visually impaired, by the way, so that's how that's how we are able to incorporate the two. So we're trying to kill two birds with one stone. But anyway, we're gonna talk about something, because look, I've always seen and heard, not seen, but videos of people talking about hair, talking about growing hair, talking about this kind of hair, this kind of hair, but they never focused on a topic that may be kind of sensitive to a lot of people, and that's alopecia. And alopecia is also known as hair loss, and it's also the partial or hair is also hair loss from a particular part of the body. And Rafika's here to talk to us about her situation, which she's experiencing. This is going to be for the first time, and it might be a delicate topic for her, but I appreciate her coming out and sharing this particular topic. So with that being said, Rafika, you've been on here before. Why don't you just take the mic and tell everybody a little bit about you, who you are, before we get into the subject?
Okay, my name is Rafika. I am from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I currently reside in Houston, Texas. Me and Anthony, we do know each other from a very long ago, as we started off at the Louisiana School for the Visually Impaired. Like he stated before, I am visually impaired with a diagnosis of nystagmus, and the best way I can explain that is stigmatism on steroids. It's very extreme, hard for me to keep focus, very sensitive to light. And I run into things quite a bit because sometimes I don't use my cane, but that's just something I'm still working on, people. Okay. And I'm also the owner of Blowing Smoke Entertainment, which is a small catering company that produces smoked food and other specialty dishes made with smoked meats that I also produce. Okay. And that's it. That's my introduction.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay. Hold tight for a second, Rafika. They said that they can't hear you. I don't know if this is before or after, but let me hold on for a second.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, hold tight. I am a busy person, and I'm getting okay. We are live, y'all.
I don't want to press anything.
No, you no, you good. Hold tight.
Okay.
Y'all, let me know if y'all can hear her in the comments before we go further. Okay, hold on a second. All right, now, now, go ahead. Say something, Renee.
Testing, testing.
Okay, cool. Hold tight. It's going to be a delay here. Okay, cool. Now, now that you've gotten her on here, and now she said her introduction, you've heard her. We're going to talk about this topic, which is known to a lot of people, mostly who have lost their hair. Give us a little background history on alopecia, because first of all, I didn't even know that you were experiencing that. I had checked out a show one time where this guy, I forgot the name of it, was dating someone who has had alopecia. At the end of it, he ended up liking her for who she was, and that's what we want to convey as well. No matter what situation you may be going through, or defect, if you want, if for lack of better words, you may be going through, you have to continue to love if you love that person, or accept who you are, and that's what it's all about. So Renee, talk to us about how what first of all, you know how have you experienced alopecia? How has it affected you in your younger days and things of that nature?
Okay. The first time I started losing hair for as long as I can remember. I was a very young girl, probably in grade school. And it started off with me not having much hair on the sides. This is what we hear girls call edges. Okay. I
Mhm.
didn't have any. And, I'm grateful for my mom. She really did go through a lot of changes to try to encourage my hair to grow. But at the time, I don't think that we knew it was actual alopecia. As I had gotten older, as my teen years and in my 20s, it kind of started to happen in the back of my hair. And I started getting little bald spots about the size of a dime, two in the back. And as the years go, what happens with alopecia, and just to go backwards a little bit, the type of alopecia that I have is called scarring alopecia. If you were to put in alopecia on Google, it's all different types, but my particular type is scarring alopecia, where the hair will you have hair loss in patches in your head, and as the time goes, these patches expand. Just think about pulling something apart and making it wider and wider and wider. And what makes my condition interesting, I do have pretty long hair. I have hair down my back because I do wear dreadlocks, and I've been wearing dreadlocks for 20 years. And I like to make a joke sometimes. I'm the only person that I know where her hair grows and falls out at the same time. Um, to the question that Anthony was posing about how did it affect me, it did affect me in negative ways. Low self-esteem, lack of confidence, the whole gambit. Unfortunately, people can be very cruel. I got teased a lot in high school, middle school. People make jokes about my hair all the time. Um, in relationships I've had, it has been difficult. I remember one time when I was in my 20s where I was in a if anybody's from Baton Rouge, they know where I'm talking about. It used to be Rite Aid. It used to be at Eckert's right there on Plank Road. And I had went there one time with a guy I was dating. He was taller than me. And as we were in line, he was actually positioning my hair to cover up my bald spot while we were in line. And that was just very uncomfortable. And but yeah, it has had some negative effects. But as the years go, you learn to accept certain things about yourself. And I'm on the second part of my journey, which when we get further, I'll tell you what that is.
Okay, now with this alopecia, was it like, and I may have missed it because I was typing. In certain parts of your head, you were missing hair, and if so, what parts is on the sides or the top?
Yeah, right now, I'm missing hair on the sides. I do have a little bit of hair that's around the sides, but I have missing hair on the sides, on the top, and in the back.
Wow. And the type again, if you want to relate to the audience, what type of alopecia was it
I
that
ha-
you
I have scarring alopecia.
and again, can you go more in detail
So
as
what happens? You do grow.
go ahead. Go ahead.
From the research that I have done and just my own personal research, it's like you said earlier, it's just hair loss. Some people have different experiences. For me, I do have hair, but I do have all these patches as well. Some individuals do lose all of their hair, and they do lose hair on other parts of their bodies. And like for instance, in my personal situation, I'm starting to lose hair on my eyebrows. Like my eyebrows are almost non-existent.
Oh wow! And I'm glad you let me know or you informed me about that because I was like wondering, how did you know if the differentiation between just losing hair, or just that particular you having alopecia, and my understanding is because at a younger age, it's kind of rare for individuals to lose their hair, so therefore
Mhm.
that was the determination and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
with that being said, you dealt with a lot of ridicule and what have you. After that, what did in your I guess older age, how did you deal with the fact that people were basically because it's like bullying? How did you deal with that in terms of getting over it and just accepting it and just going on with your life?
Well, I didn't really start to accept it till I was in my 30s, to be quite honest, to where I was real comfortable with it. I used to make jokes and say that I'm going to grow bald gracefully. So I really didn't get to a point in my life till then to where I was like, okay, this is just what it is. I used to hide my size. I used to wear a covering on my head all the time, and it took a while. It really did take a while, for me to get to a point of acceptance of it. Um, One thing that did help me was going natural. I used to put perms in my head, and that didn't make it any better. Although the perm did not cause my hair loss, being that I had the thinning hair and the loss of hair, when you put the perms in, it just doesn't look good when you have all these spots. Me going natural has helped. It had helped me gain a little confidence. I don't have to worry about putting all those chemicals in my hair anymore.
Mm,
But it took a while, Anthony. It really did. You know.
okay. I can imagine. So you basically, in a sense, you were trying to make up for the fact that you had hair loss in certain areas, and just trying to quote unquote not. I don't use the word cover it up, but I mean that's the only word that I can think of right now. Cover up everything so that you can not really feel so self conscious and what have you, right?
Yeah, I did do covering when you I am a woman. I did used to manipulate my hairstyles to cover up the top part of my hair, but it
Mm,
was nothing I can do to cover up the sides. So the sides were pretty much hanging free. The top of my hair, I would manipulate my hair to cover up my bald spots on the top, because again, I do have dreads and they are pretty long, so I was able to kind of do that,
mm,
with ponytail styles. These girls call it waterfalls, where you put your
mm.
hair up and you let it fall. I particularly didn't like those styles, but that was one way I was able to cover up some of the spots that I was suffering from in the back and the top of my head.
Now is it hereditary?
Yes, yes. In my family, I do have people on one side that do suffer from alopecia. I don't know if they consider it that, but with my research, that's what I'm thinking it is. And on my dad's side, there is some hair loss as well. I do remember when I was a kid that a lot of my female family members would wear wigs, and they still do.
And that's a good point in terms of what I was going to ask you in terms of wearing wigs. Why did you choose not to wear wigs and just continue to wear your dreads?
That's just not something I'm into personally. That's just my personal preference. I just don't like wigs. I like knowing that the hair that I have on my head belongs to me. So I just don't like the wigs. It's just not comfortable for me.
Okay.
Mhm.
And Alexa, I want to retro back to what I had stated earlier, be, and speak on the fact that there are so many videos, so much stuff that's talking about hair growth and how people keep their hair and things of that nature, and not too many people focus on that. I guess that are going through it, but I think it's a very interesting topic and very important because people do experience, especially with if you are if you have cancer and you have the treatment, the radiation treatment and whatnot. But I think that this is something that needs to be touched on. However, what are you doing now? You had kind of like passed over earlier. What are you doing now to try to rectify the alopecia and what have you? Because I had talked to you off camera, but I'm gonna let you talk about it.
Well, now I have decided, because it is getting worse. There's really no way of telling why, and I just want to kind of respond to something you just said.
Mm,
There are treatments for alopecia that you will see. I have been doing some research. There are dermatologists who work with certain treatments, certain vitamins you can take along
mm,
with these treatments. There are things that are out there, but scientifically, and what you read for as research articles are concerned, and medical articles, that's really not really a true cure for alopecia. Not something that's going to grow your hair and then you don't have to engage in treatments anymore. It's going to be an ongoing thing if someone decides to go that route. And I'm not really consistent enough to be dealing with all that. So for me, what I have decided to do to really accept my hair for what it is, I am about to do the big chop. I am cutting it all off and I'm looking forward to it. Actually, I'm smiling real big right now about
okay.
it.
Okay. When you say chop it all off, what do you mean? Tell her.
I'm going to shave my hair bald. Okay. People have asked me the question, why can't I just cut it low? And I can't do that because I have patches. So to cut it low will definitely not be something I would be comfortable with. So I'm going for I'm just cutting it bald. I did purchase me some clippers, but I doubt that I actually use them on myself. I'm gonna go to a barber.
Okay, and look, and before because I have a question if I can remember. Someone told me that that would be a very good idea to go to the barber and let them do it because they probably can get it to to how you want it and you just get it you know how just in a nice way whatever. But I want to say by you deciding to do that, what prompted you to do that? Or were you getting tired of just the patches and the dreads? Or you just said, "Well, look, I'm fixing to try a new look and what have you." And that's one part of the question. Go ahead.
What prompted me to do it was lately the alopecia is getting worse, and the baldness that's on top of my head is spreading. Remember, I said earlier, just imagine pulling something apart, and it's just getting wider and wider and wider, and it's getting more difficult to manipulate my hair to cover up that spot. Although I have accepted my sides for what they are, I'm not feeling too great about just having this big spot on the top of my head.
Mm.
And when you're losing hair from scar and alopecia, it's not like hair follicles. You just have like skin. Like
Oh,
it's
great.
like skin. It's not like your hair is falling out and you don't wake up and you don't see hair on your pillow.
Mm.
It's not like that. It's just that spot just get wider and wider, and it's just like a piece of skin up there. Um, and not to be funny, like
No.
just for example, when it's hot outside, my top of my head knows it. When it's cold outside, the top of my head knows it. You can just feel the temperature. And the big chop is for me to feel comfortable with
Uh-huh.
my appearance.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And to not just worry about that anymore, to not be to standing in a mirror for God knows how long trying to hide something that's
Mm.
that's just there.
Well, a good friend of mine just posted. I said you're beautiful regardless. So
Well,
at
thank
least, at,
you. I'm really looking forward to it. I am.
Alita's humble life. That's her. She has a YouTube channel. She said you're beautiful. Uh, the way you that regardless. I'm glad that you touched upon that, because I was thinking like too. I was like, man, when you lose your hair due to alopecia, is it skin there, or is it some hair follicles that you can actually feel or whatnot? And you definitely clarified that for me, and I definitely appreciate that. So I mean, tell. I mean, do you know? Is it a difference in males and females, or uh, do you know? Can you give us any information in terms of the differentiation in terms of the alopecia in males and alopecia in females?
That I don't have any information on. I haven't even looked at videos or anything regarding to males with alopecia. Um the videos that the in the videos I looked at those to give myself inspiration, because there are a lot of videos out there of females who have this same concern. They have made the decision to shave their head.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay, and Dexter Jackson said both his mom and I think he's mother and his mother has alopecia and whatnot, man. And like I said, this was new, because I had known you all my life, and of course I can't see, and I never thought about it. You never talked about it that much, anyway. When you told me about it a couple of days ago, because I need to go check out her other video where she was talking about the coronavirus deal. You had informed me. I said, man, I gotta get her to come on and talk about that and whatnot. And with the confidence that you do have, I think that it's not going to even be a problem in terms of whether you have hair, long hair, short hair, it doesn't matter. We're not.
Thank you.
Also want to say that, understanding the situation with people, sometimes people, may not have any hair, but this society has kind of brainstormed. They've gotten people to understand that if you don't have any hair, you're not beautiful,
Oh
and
yes.
all this other stuff. But I want people to understand that you can make. If you don't feel that, if that's how society wants you to be portrayed, then you living by their standards. You have to live by your own standards. Give them some, talk to them about that particular situation in terms of how they can be more confident and keep moving regardless of if they have hair or not. Talk to them about
Well, this is something that has to come within, having confidence within yourself. And if I'm at an age where I grew up in the 70s and the 80s, and y'all already know, if you were my age, how it was back then with hair.
it.
You either had nappy hair or good hair. You either
Mhm,
had long hair or short hair. I remember at that time when we were in the 90s, if someone put tracks in their hair or wore a
mhm,
wig, you was just pretty much bald headed. But
mhm,
now it is like it's a thing. Like you just gotta get what they call it, frontos and these lace front
mhm,
rigs and stuff. This is something that has to come within. There's no other way of doing it. It's
mhm.
feeling confident about who you are,
There you go.
having a good level of self-esteem. And things like this take time. It took time with me, and it takes time with other people. And you just have to feel comfortable no matter what. Because people on the outside looking at you, they're going to have things to say. If you got the best lace front wig on that you can possibly think you have on, trust me, they're going to find something wrong with it. Your baby hair is going to be out of place. Something is going to be said. So this is something that has to come within. It has
Great,
to.
great point, man. First Amendment Ed had wanted to ask, and I don't know if you can answer that question. He said he wants to know if this it's more prevalent in one race as opposed to other races, or does it touch everyone the same as far as alopecia?
Alopecia goes across the board, but I was just looking at I don't know her name, but she's always speaking on the Dr. Phil show, the head doctor that comes on there and speak a lot. And she had mentioned, when I saw her video just last week, it is prevalent in African American women. And I also have seen on other documentaries that it's more prevalent in African American women. But there are, other races who do deal with alopecia.
Okay. Well, Angel Viator, a friend of ours, said,
Hey, Angel.
she said, explain to the people how a woman who is bald is very sexy.
Well, if anybody can just take one good look at me, I'm just playing.
No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
baldness to me, and that's a good question. Cause someone who is bold enough to shave their head, and it might be a contradiction on what I just said actually, but when I look at a woman with a bald head that is confident enough to wear it and wear it well, still put their earrings on, still put their lip gloss on, still put that great outfit on, and they don't look at it as a loss but a gain, yes, it could appear to be very sexy.
Okay. Well, let me take a pause for the cause. I have a very interesting guest. We're talking about alopecia and how it has affected or how it affects uh, Renee or Rafika's life. And if you have any questions y'all want to ask her right quick, y'all are welcome to do so. We are live on Facebook. We are live on Periscope as well as YouTube and wherever else you want to be live at. So if y'all have any questions, y'all definitely can ask her. You have anything else you want to mention as far as how positive you're going to be? Because this is going to be a big thing for you once you leave, once you go to the barber and decide to get the cut. You're gonna have to live with that situation and whatnot. So you have anything else you want to say about it? Go ahead, because you
It's
talk.
it's it's gonna be a big deal for me. Those who know me in real life know that there's gonna be another challenge that I'm gonna face after cutting my hair. I don't wear earrings and I don't wear makeup, okay? And I do feel with shaving my head, these are some things I'm gonna have to work on as well, so I can flaunt the sexy, as Angel just said.
Okay, and as a blind person, we can't see anything, so it's all about what's inside anyway. And that's a day for another subject. But the thing about it, you love you. I said that to say to love someone from within would definitely be a good thing because I had spoken with a lot of people, and especially my girlfriend. She said she knows some females who's rocking the hair. I don't want to say bald head, but that's like a better, for lack of better words, real well and looking good with it and the confidence.
Mhm.
So, it's all about
Mhm.
how you want to portray it and let people say what they want to say. And that's real talk. And that's what I try to do on this channel to open people's minds, to get people to think and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely. I think you're gonna do well. And this was the first time for you actually coming out and just sharing how you actually feel. You have anything else you want to say?
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. This has been a sensitive subject for me. I just started on this part of my journey with wanting to shave my head January 2020. I just woke up one morning and said it was time. And if you don't mind, can I give one shout out just in case?
Well, let me think about it for a second. No, I don't mind. You
Okay.
girl.
I just mentioned not wearing earrings and makeup, and I made a comment talking on a Facebook. We were doing just talking on the comment section in the Facebook, and one of my Facebook friends, I'm not going to say her name because you know who she is. She did send me 7 pairs of earrings
Mhm.
and a whole setup to where I can apply makeup. And I just want to tell her thank you very much. And I will be getting makeup at some point. I was supposed to go last weekend, but I just didn't make it. But I will be doing that. And I just want to give you a shout out for that because that is going to be very important to have around once I cut this hair off. So thank you. That's all.
No, that's not all because I want you now to give some. I want you to take over the show. Give them some confidence in terms of those individuals who may be going through the same thing that you're going through. Share that with them, and at the end, tell everybody else what you got going because you got a lot of things going. You ain't got time to think about whether your hair is long, short. You got other things in your life to be worrying about. So yeah, if you want to cut it off, do your thing and continue to be the figure that you are and shine and whatnot. So let everybody know just everything that you're doing because you on Facebook doing a lot of things and she has a lot of other adventures that she's getting into. So go ahead.
Well, one thing I want to say to the ladies who may be listening, who may be experiencing the same thing, take some time out, evaluate yourself, do whatever you need to do to build a confidence to feel comfortable where you at. Rather you have alopecia and you don't want to cut your hair right now, you want to keep it like it is. Find the confidence to rock that if it's something that is bothering you within, but it has to come from within. Um, and far as what I do outside of what we're doing now. Again, like I mentioned before, I do have a small catering company, Blowing Smoke Entertainment. I enjoy smoking meat. I'm getting better with each smoke. I produce smoked meat products and specialty recipes made with the smoked products that I make. Anybody that's on here, please take time out to go to my business page on Facebook called Blowing Smoke Entertainment. As a matter of fact, I have some salmon on the cabinet right now, seasoned and ready to go. And I will be posting a live video of me preparing my dinner in about 25 minutes. Okay?
Okay. All right. So go ahead. Go ahead. You was going to say something?
Yeah, that was it, So I appreciate if y'all check me out. And this is, hey, if you want to order some barbecue when you're in Houston, by all means do so. But if you're not in Houston, liking my page is of support enough, and I really would appreciate it.
Thank you. That's very
Hmm.
confident. Is there a telephone number that they can reach you at if they want to? Go ahead.
My number is 281
Slow.
781 5334. But the best way to reach me is through Messenger on Facebook because during the day I do have a 9 to 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, there we go. We talked about alopecia, and for those individuals who may be going through this, don't feel ashamed about anything, man. For real, I can't see. I don't feel ashamed about what I can do. I know it's easier said than done. I'm bald head almost, whatever, gray hair. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Just accept it and move on because there are other things in life that that you have to deal with, and that's gonna either bring you down or you accept it and move on, and that's what you're supposed to do. So I'm glad that I was enlightened by this, and it opened my proverbial eyes to what this subject is, what this alopecia is all about. And I want to thank Renee for coming on here, and thank y'all subscribers, like 35 of y'all on here. Look, I need y'all to do this. I know y'all be on Facebook. I was about to click y'all, but because I'm a good guy tonight, I'll let y'all stay. But y'all gonna have to go to my YouTube channel and hit that like button to show me some love. Those on YouTube, they are doing it. Y'all getting spoiled because I'm broadcasting. Yeah, I'm broadcasting on Facebook, and y'all don't want to go to the YouTube channel. I ain't complaining. I ain't butthurt because I'm getting mine regardless. But I want y'all to help me out in that capacity. Y'all been doing a good job in terms of making it happen for me. I love everybody from Boss Lady Denise to First Amendment Ed to Dexter Jackson to Pamela Coon, Natural Beauty, Natural You, to Angela Viator, and everybody else that I can remember and whatnot. So with that being said, I'm gonna play my outro, but before that, I'm gonna let Renee have the last word.
All right, guys, you have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. It was good hearing from you, Miss Angel, and everyone else. And remember, ladies, rock what you got, baby. Find it within and make it rock, make it pop. That's
Okay, all right.
All right.
All right, let me play this intro and hold tight, boo.
Mm-hmm.
Where we at? Okay, evidently it won't play. Let's see, hold on. All right, that's what I'm saying, man. I want to thank Renee for coming through and sharing her story about alopecia, man. You know what I'm saying? There's really not too much that I can say about it, man, except y'all go ahead on and support Third Eye Vision as well as Blowing Smoke Entertainment. Anybody who wants to come on, my email is parkeranthony225@gmail.com. I'm going to show you some love, real talk, man. So with that being said, man, continue to subscribe. Share this. Share. That's all I can say. Just share. So the next person can know exactly what's going on, man. For real. I guess that's it. I'm gonna end this, and I love every one of y'all.